I think we're good to start. Everyone sit down. Candidates, go to your podiums. I'm hoping everyone sits down, but I'm guessing that's not going to happen.
That's really not going to happen.
Guys, it would be so cool if you all sat down. We could get like a cool screenshot. It would be great. Or just, yeah. Okay, hold on. Oh, I could do one more thing, actually. I wonder if voice changer, how quickly will it be to install a voice changer? How quick will it be to install voice mod? This is going off the rails so fast. I'm timing. If I'm not done by 2:30, I'm just gonna start. Cause okay, numbers. I need everyone in the in-game chat to vote quickly. What food should I eat? Getting a lot of pizza. Sushi. I'm feeling sushi.
Let's go with battery acid, somebody said.
I'd love to. I'd love to. Okay. Origin, pick the first question. Just DM me which one.
Okay, sure.
You're the question picker. Can we get Origin on the stage to stand next to me?
Yeah, just like bring up a little bit.
Yeah, there we go. You're the guy who whispers in my ear.
Make sure to hold up the signs for your candidates, guys. Make sure to hold up your candidate signs.
What's a good first question? Oh,
all
yeah,
right.
okay, let's start this.
I wish there was a sitting. Okay, what you DM me? All right. So the first question. I need to flip a coin. All right. Let me just stop streaming and screen share. All right, I'm gonna Google coin flip. All right. Heads. Wait, hold on. Strategic heads or tails?
Tails.
Tails. Okay. Tails. Strategic starts.
Great.
Both candidates, give your opening statements. Starting with strategic. 2 minutes on the clock.
I'm very epic and very cool. My devs and I made this game. I will bring glory to Lycentia because I'm a good fleet commander, and I will bring reform to command to fix the inactivity and the incompetence that is found often within. I will also implement better moderation and better splitting of departments. There will be political wings that factions have fair says, and this includes small factions, by the way. Not only large factions or FGI factions will have the option to have their voice heard. All factions will be heard. Let's see what else. Very epic, very cool. We'll do big rallies. We'll kill lots of people. I love killing lots of people. You should too. Hellskull.
Okay, 40 seconds down. Delta, your opening statement.
Let's see.
Go.
So goals. I'm separating the fleet commander problem with because you have a lot of non-fleet commanders in command, and I'm separating them based on what they do. Second goal, reorganize command, because as strategic said, we have a skill issue problem. Third goal, more community events. We need a better community, guys. Come on. Vote Delta for real.
20 seconds.
All right, I think VoiceBot crashed my audio drivers. Did Delta finish?
No,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't finish.
What?
Oh, okay. Well, anyways, yes. So, the first question for Mr. Strategic Enthusiast: what are you going to do for Lycentia?
As I said before, I'm going to reform command so that we are a lot stronger up top. I'm also going to do more trainings, get more trainers, so that the lower ranks are more competent and capable of, killing things, because I love to kill things. I'll do big fleets, big rallies, big kill logs, Hell's Skull.
Delta, you have to make a rebuttal if you want to.
Like, answer the question, or
You have a rebuttal. Like, you basically get to
I would-
shit on his answer.
not like to make a rebuttal.
Okay. Okay, so let me clarify the rules. The speaker has 2 minutes to answer, and then the other speakers have 1 minute to issue a rebuttal each. Which is, yeah. The next question I am going to ask you, Mr. Delta Pegasus, is: what is your plan for associating with the various previous Lycentian affiliated corporations and companies and other servers?
And other servers. So I'd like to build, like, basically some of our command isn't really interacting well with them, and like going down a rep. So basically, oh, the chat, bro. So basically, I want to build better relations with them so they can actually like report good news and like win more fleet battles, so we can like actually look good on the news.
Do you have anything else to say?
No.
All right, Mr. Strategic.
Your voice cut out. You good, Hatch?
Wait, he's DMing me. Hold on.
All right, Hatch died. So guys, should we bring bodyguards up on stage?
Voice mod is trying to crash my audio drivers.
Yeah, turn off. Whatever. It's fine. You sound good enough.
So guys, while we wait for Hatch to come back, should I bring bodyguards on stage? Yes or no? In the chat. All right, Delta, who's your bodyguard?
I thought you were bringing your bodyguards up stage.
Yeah, I'm bringing my bodyguards. Are you not going to bring any bodyguards?
Is Tommy here? Wait, how many do we?
Can you guys hear me?
No.
Yes. Yes.
I'm home.
All right. Oh, you're home. Let's go. Get up here.
Okay, Tom, rejoin or something, I guess. Yeah, that.
Okay, I want to try.
Sure, I can stream.
Oh my god, it's gonna charge me money to do the speech voice changer, the microphone voice changer. Scam. Can you guys hear me, by the way?
No.
Okay, great. We're gonna wait for Antoyol to get on, and then we'll continue.
It's loading. I'm joining.
Can we also just kick Jeff D from the place?
No, Jeff is too cool.
Off the stage, Jeff.
Jeff is too cool though. He'll still Lucent.
Who is Jeff?
He's one of the devs.
Oh, okay.
By the way, guys, I'm the only candidate that brings Lycentia Chan, so vote Strategic 2024.
Strategic, you're not allowed to promote your campaign platform.
What do you mean Lycentia Chan is literally standing right next to me?
Okay, anyways, Antoy, how long would you need to get onto the place?
It's loading.
Okay, it's loading. Yeah. We eagerly await your arrival.
All right, which will take only 30 seconds, less even.
Like, Oro, what should I eat? I'm like dead ass hungry. Groceries.
What do you mean? The masses already spoke. Battery acid.
I don't have any batteries in my house.
And who's your bodyguard?
Yo, I can order supermarket sushi. How much does supermarket sushi cost?
It's like $5.
No, I know, but it's 50% off.
Wait, what?
That's Mikado as my bodyguard. Mikado. It's funky. Yeah, Mikado S77.
Okay, this is not real scam. Okay. All right, let's continue. Hello again, candidates. I don't have a voice changer. It didn't work. This is so sad. Ninjix is complaining to me in DMs about Toronto supermarket sushi, unaware that I, yes, Eligard, the thing you DM'd me is yes. Okay, anyways, now that we're no longer off the rails, we could properly do this. Let me restart and reintroduce. Okay, so, welcome to the debate. I am your moderator, the current Lycentian president. I am, for the next 24 hours, I am part of the great race of penguins. If you were a part of this group, then glory to you. And anyways, the rules of debate will work as follows. We will start with Antoyol, since you actually haven't spoken today, and everyone on the debate floor has 2 minutes to answer the question as best as possible, and then everyone else has 1 minute to issue a rebuttal. Is everyone clear on the rules?
Yes.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, we'll start with a question for Antoyol. Same question as before, but what's your plan for the relations between Lycentia and its various affiliated groups and other servers?
Well, overall, it will be maintaining a friendly. I mean, those we have a friendly relationship with. It will be maintaining that, and especially one of these things I could do will be to bring back Cordis as the news as the news anchor of the Lycentian Federation, so that we can have official quality official news. And overall, it will be to maintain a healthy relationship with other groups as well.
Any other specific comments?
That's all.
All right. Mr. Strategic Enthusiast, your rebuttal, go.
We don't like Cordis. I will try to be nice to Cordis as long as Cordis remains loyal and truthful with Lycentian reports. I don't know what I'm supposed to say.
Yeah, I don't know. You're supposed to issue a rebuttal. I'll give the more specific questions. Delta, do you have any rebuttal to make?
I do not have a rebuttal to make.
All right. Then the next question, Origin, the question you just sent me is super controversial, and I'm not asking it.
Okay, all right, copy.
Will you triple the defense budget? Question for all candidates.
I will quadruple the defense budget.
I will only double the defense budget.
And Toyol, what will you do with the defense budget? Thank you, Antoyol. Next question for strategic enthusiasts, the next serious question. How will you prevent bigotry such as discrimination by race, nationality, or religion, or lack thereof throughout the Federation?
Well, it's simple. I already have a group of unbiased and nice people who I will have at the heads of moderation and similar departments. They will in turn hire people who are free of bias and who are nice people to man the moderation staff, and the moderation staff will alert me or anybody else to any acts of bigotry within our staff or within the server in general.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm back.
Well,
Sorry.
all right. The question that was just asked is how will you prevent bigotry such as discrimination by race, nationality, or religion? It was strategic's question.
right.
It's not your turn yet. Delta, your rebuttal
Rebuttal?
or response.
No rebuttal for me, for now.
And Toyol, do you have anything to say on the subject?
Yeah. Actually, on the subject, I have something to say. One of the things I will do if I am elected is that I will actually make sure to have a strong moderation system that will actually prevent anyone from discussing topics that are not related to Starscape and that are actually controversial. So that it includes promoting people to actually do the moderation and prevent anyone from speaking about these subjects, especially considering like what happened recently. So everything that is related to race, religion, and all of that stuff will be immediately moderated.
Okay. Time has ended. Okay. For our next question, that I just got as a DM from Origin, what measures will you take to reduce Lycentian losses to Falcons because of skill issue and miscommunication? Mr. Delta Pegasus, this question is for you.
I will implement more training so that Lycentian regulars aren't skill issued, can listen to FCs, because at the moment the Lycentian regulars aren't really good at PvP and all, and they can't listen. So I'll just like spam trainings, and that's basically what I'll do if I become president to remedy the skill issue.
And Toyol, what do you have to say on the subject to rebut his statements?
One thing I have to say is that in fleets, I have seen a lot of frigates, and that's something we need to stop having in fleets, corvettes too, because that is a huge strategic disadvantage. I've had fleets with like over a third of frigates, and that is something we need to actually work on a lot, because when we're fighting other factions, especially Cavanis and Falcons, if they have experienced players with all destroyers, we don't stand a chance if we have equal numbers but not all destroyers.
All right, Mr. Strategic Enthusiast, it's now your turn to rebut Delta Pegasus's statements or add on.
Well, to reduce losses against... Yes, your bodyguard disappeared. Mine will now assassinate you. So to reduce Lycentian losses, the proper set would be to increase trainings as well as to, it's an issue of command staff as well. If command staff... how do I put this? If there's only one competent command staff in the group, he cannot manage all of the command staff and the entire fleet at once. Multiple competent FCs are needed per fleet. That is a fact, and that is something we do not have. By getting competent FCs and people willing to learn, I will improve the state of our fleets. We are far less likely to die if we have a half dozen people. This is an exaggeration, but if we had a half dozen people who know what they're doing as FCs, we are much less likely to die. Additionally, I, just as Delta, would host many more trainings. However, I would also hire other people to do trainings because currently I am the only person who does trainings.
All right, your time is up. Okay. So, big question for you all. Who will you have as your prime minister? As your vice president?
For me, it's confidential at the moment.
Antoyol?
I have a few clues. I'm not sure, but it will probably be Delta or someone else.
Lord Frost? Who
Stu
will
now.
you have? Stu, okay, he's decided. Anyways, the next question for whose turn is it? Antoyol's turn. As all three of you have spoken of establishing the fleet command ranks based upon meritocracy, how will each of you concretely assure that those with skill truly do rise the ranks of command? Antoyol, time starts now.
It will be based around two things. First, it will be around combat merit. So, to those who are already established FCs, considering how many battles they win and how many battles they actually lose, they will be ranked then based on that kind of things. Let's say if you have been defeated greatly in a battle and have lost like 10 destroyers, only killing 1 or 2, then you will probably be demoted in this. It will be like a quite competitive system in order to ensure that we only have the best on top, and then it will be based also on a lot of trainings, FC training, so that the more experienced FCs can train and guide the new FCs that do not have as much experience as they do.
Mm-hmm.
May I rebut?
Yes, now your time starts.
I take issue with that. Win-loss ratio is a horrible mechanic, a horrible term, horrible property to use to determine who's the best. For example, I have a relatively bad win-loss ratio despite having some of our largest recent victories. My win-loss ratio is not a good one, therefore I should not be in command, by your logic. Whereas that is definitely not the case. Ranks should be given based on skill, not wins. Wins are not equal to skill, because wins also have they are affected by the inability of fleet members to listen and to fight, as well as the skill and numbers of enemies. Wins are not a good metric by which to rank people. Let's go.
Delta, it's your turn.
Okay, so sorry, I had to cough. Fleet commanders for me will be trained with will brief command in general on what they did, if that was the best decision they could have done, and based on that, they'll be ranked.
Okay.
Their skills will be measured personally with the high respected FCs, if not the president himself. And I'm finished.
All right. Additionally, I'd like to stress that Mr. Strategic, it is not Hail Skull, but Glory to the Lycentian Federation. You may be mispronouncing a few words in that sentence.
My English is occasionally lacking.
Yes. Anyways, Antoyol. Oh no, wait. Who did I just ask? Oh no, I did just ask Antoyol. Okay, Strategic. This one's for you then. Do you have any plans to solve issues pertaining to holding systems, especially during periods such as Asian time zones? Peak periods.
As much as I would like to create plans relating to that, it seems that our friends at HGS have already addressed that issue. We are holding very strong. We have taken Ararat last night. This is a very good news indeed. As far as holding it, we must appoint active Asian FCs and commanders, as we are currently lacking them. We only have, I would say, 2 people in command in Asian time zones who are somewhat active. That issue, once remedied, will allow better rallies, more rallies, better holding of systems on both fronts. Hell Skull, glory to the Federation.
Delta, your turn to issue a rebuttal. How will you handle the issue of holding systems and downtime?
Okay, so Asians for us are currently relatively active. The problem I see is with the Europeans, as we don't have many European FCs that can pull up during European times when Americans are at school or when Asians are asleep. And I plan to institute more European FCs to remedy this issue.
Okay. Thank you. Mr. Antoyol, European yourself, would you like to issue a rebuttal?
Well, I think they have said pretty much everything. It will be about, well, appointing new FCs that are Asian or European.
All right. Then the next question for do I no? Okay, wait. Origin is whispering things in my ear. Oh, this is an interesting question, actually.
What do you feel about that?
Yeah, that's actually an interesting question.
Okay.
No. What I was gonna say. So, Mr. Delta Pegasus, on the issue of the Federal Defense Initiative Alliance, as you know, I need to quickly yap for a second, but as you all may know, historically the president has been the leader of the alliance, but the alliance has been recently quite inactive and quite lacking in terms of everything. What do you plan to do about the inactivity within the alliance?
On the topic of the federal defense, sorry.
No, I was gonna just add that if you had anyone else that you wished to invite to the alliance.
Well, on the topic of the Federal Defense Initiative, I believe that more community building events for that is necessary because currently the FDI community isn't really active and hasn't hosted an event actually. So first we need to build up our community and then we can host Starscape events so many people could join. And then after that, like other factions. So we need to foster good relations with each faction in FDI so that, like, as we can see, like, the TSC drama and all that wasn't really good for the Federal Defense Initiative in general, and I would like to not repeat that.
Okay. Thank you. Mr. Antoyol, do you have anything to say on the topic?
Yeah, it will be about consolidating the actual FDI members rather than inviting people for the time being. Then we could, if the community starts to actually get alive, then we could maybe consider inviting people, or maybe we could invite factions in order to make it alive. But we need to prevent any further dramas, just like what happened with TSC or TSK leaving the FDI.
What will you all do on the subject of TSE? Will you allow them to reintegrate into the alliance, or this is a question for everyone? But yeah, we'll go from left to right. So Antoyol.
I will probably reinvite TSC, not immediately, but rather see about the other members of the alliance, what they think about it, speak about it, and then maybe vote to see if the members want to have TSC reinvited. And if everyone agrees to, or most of the factions, then we will consider inviting them into the FDI, because they are a major Lycentian faction, and the FDI without them, the FDI with TSC could probably gain a lot of activity too.
Strategic, if you're wondering why I skipped you, it's because you own Skull, and Skull isn't really a part of any of this.
Sorry, I was interrupted. What is it?
Nothing. It's just that, well, you own Skull, so,
A friendly reminder that I'm the second in command of Skull. Wibri is the leader of Skull.
Anyways. Poor Weebury. All right, would you like to issue your rebuttal on the previous statements?
FDI should not be used as it is, which is currently it is integrated into Lycentia in ways it should not be. FDI should instead be a way for player factions to align with each other to decrease violence and loss of Lycentian ships off of contested warfields. FDI should be used only as a mutual defense pact to ensure that Lycentian factions are taking minimal losses from other Lycentians. It should not be directly incorporated into the Lycentian server or into Lycentia itself.
Oh God. Okay. What will you do about TSE as well?
Depending on the well, first of all, I would like to say that there are some members of TSE who will be entering command if I gain presidency, simply because they are good at what they do. However, other members such as Spider Jake will not ever be entering command due to their complete lack of competence and inability to come to agreement with you.
I would strongly suggest
Okay, sorry, I
not
keep getting interrupted.
committing. I would strongly suggest not attacking other members of the audience.
I keep getting interrupted. Sorry, what is it?
Would strongly suggest not attacking members of the audience.
All my homies hate Spider Jake.
Okay. I'm going to have to interrupt you then and ask the next question to what's whispering? All right. So, building on the previous non-contested statements, Mr. Delta Pegasus, what is your opinion on player piracy, and what role do you think player piracy should play on the Lycentian Federation?
Well, player piracy. The Lycentian Federation is a conglomerate of multiple, Lycentians in general convening to fight for Alkins and Cavanis. Piracy usually occurs out of these contested systems, like Lycentian on Lycentian piracy. And I would like to keep it out of Lycentian policy in general.
And Toyol, your rebuttal?
Well, to me, we need to we need to separate faction warfare and pirating, as these are not the same things, and the Lycentian Federation server is meant for faction warfare. Plus, I am from a faction that is actually mainly focused on PvP and pirating, so I can't really say otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not only Rift, so...
Oh, yes. Thank you. Strategic?
Yeah.
You need to issue your rebuttal and continuation on the piracy thing.
Oh, I thought we were talking about TSE.
No.
We'll ignore those gunshots. That did not happen.
Hold on. Dev's up on the up there. Can you guys give me a gun?
A reminder that non-devs and non-debate participants on stage will be removed.
Thank you.
Especially if they stay near the center.
All right, so go on, strategic.
Piracy in the unsecure systems adjacent to contested, especially as fleets are in motion to or from contested systems, should not happen at all. It should be disciplined, as that is the very definition of AWOXing.
Mm-hmm.
To decrease this, there may be implications for those who AWOX in this situation and others. For example, using alts, known alts to AWOX allies.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you. So, for our next question, definitely, how will you ensure one faction doesn't gain too much influence over command, considering that the president is no longer Hatch, who was a non-aligned player. Antoyol.
So, firstly, by that, I mean to ensure that the Lycentian Federation is unbiased and that no faction actually takes over by having most of command. I would first ensure that in the high ranks of Lycentia, it will be rather diverse, especially in moderation and in administration overall. So IRS and like the Grand Admiral, the council members, and all of that. And I would also want to separate the faction-related things because I plan to make a council of faction leaders who will each have a vote in order to have democracy between all the factions that actually support the Lycentian Federation, and that will also permit to have us divide the politics and the factions from the actual management of the Lycentian server and the warfare side of it.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Okay. Strategic, your turn to issue your statement of rebuttal.
So, what's the statement again? Right, command and factions taking over. Let me clear this up. No, while there have been rumors going about... I will not speak while at gunpoint.
Continue.
So I would like to clear up the rumors. No, I'm not going to give everybody in Skull high command. That is, if I said that was a joke. There's going to be probably one person in high command and one person in low command. I'm not going to skull pack the Senate. Don't worry about that. As for other factions taking over, the main way to protect against this is to ensure that we always get new blood in command trainee and such. Command trainees should always be brought on because they offer new skills, new perspectives, and new, more active people. By bringing on command trainees and, of course, ranking them up for skills.
Strategic, that wasn't the question. The question was how can you prevent factions from gaining too much influence over command player factions?
Player factions in general rather than specific factions?
This is not relevant to the question that was asked to Antoyol. So I'm going to have to cut you off and let Delta speak as rebuttal.
Regarding the monopolization of power within Lycentian command ranks, I would first, I myself would prevent any faction from gaining too much power in the Lycentian Federation to prevent it from influencing much of Lycentia's internal affairs, because that's obviously really bad. Larger factions obviously could get more say because they have more FCs, but I'd prevent them from gaining too much power and influencing Lycentia into their own interests.
Thank you. Sorry, I'm just whispering things to Origin. Anyways. Okay, the next question for Strategic Enthusiast is a few questions regarding moderation. Are there any plans to reintegrate a moderation group in Lycentia?
Yes. As
that was done. And where do you expect to pull moderators from as well?
So as has been said before, the IRS is a merging of the security department and the moderation department. However, many, such as myself, were not aware of this until recently. This is because the IRS does not partake in moderation activities. This must be solved by emphasizing the moderation aspect of it, and by sourcing new members from command or from non-command even to assist in the security and prosperity of the Lycentian structure.
Okay, thank you. Delta Pegasus.
On moderation, I believe that the IRS currently, like with the application jobs that they have, could also help with moderation. After all, like we don't have like many good moderators we can trust in Lycentia, and the IRS people have certainly been doing a good job with applications and other stuff like that. So basically, that's it. Fuck.
Who just said? Um. Hold on. Really quickly, I need to do something. I'm looking for someone. Okay, there was all right, I don't need to shoot anyone. Never mind. Continuing on. Antoyol, your statement.
Yes. So I do think that now in Lycentia these days, having an actual moderation branch of the RS will be something required, or maybe outside of the RS. But we need actual good moderation because recently there has been actually quite a lot of cases where explicit rules of the server have not been enforced, leading to dramas. So rather than having dramas on dramas that are just draining our members and our reputation, and also like the group cohesion of Lycentia, having an actual moderation branch will also help to prevent any further issues, especially dramas, before they happen. So yes, we need an actual good moderation branch that does a job.
Thank you. All right. So, two more questions. I'm just gonna go scroll through the form myself. All right. So a lot of people and a lot of things on the forum are asking, where will you find skilled FCs, or what are the requirements in your mind to be considered skilled and to be recruited into command, Mr. Delta, or who was the last person I asked? No, it is Delta's turn. Yes, Delta, you're up.
Oh, it's my turn. Could you read the question, please?
Yeah, I did. But I'll read it again. Where will you find skilled FCs? How will you recruit them? And what are the requirements in your mind to be considered skilled?
Good decision making on the FC's part would be, in my mind, make them to be considered skilled. And where I would find them, I would ask faction leaders, such as Strategic said earlier, there are definitely good people in TSC and good FCs there. Well, some, obviously. But I would find them in good factions that could give us better FCs in general.
All right. And Toyol, do you have anything to say?
Well, to me, I mean, first thing, I do agree to about what Delta said in earlier strategic on TSC. For having played it multiple times with TSC, they have good FCs on their side that would be granted command in the Lycentian server, probably with a little bit of training. Apart from that, there are actually ways we can like evaluate the skill of an FC would be first to have good knowledge of what the game meta is and what kind of ships you need to use against what kind of ships and all, like overall game knowledge. And also that will be about situational awareness, knowing when to pull out in order not to have too many losses, know when to attack, all of that kind of things that are required for an FC to actually win battles and not lose everyone. And those things could be acquired and trained in 2 FCs, 2 trainee FCs in training as well, considering they have the prerequisites.
Mm-hmm. All right. Strategic.
What's the question again? Getting new commanders?
No, it would. Yes, I think, or yeah.
Right. So many good commanders can simply be found, on the streets, so to speak. Several of my rising commanders were found. Shots fired. Found quite recently, and they have a desire to learn the art of FCing, and they have a basic ability to communicate. We don't need massively experienced players. Okay, there goes Argolic. So we don't need massively experienced players. We don't need
What is this chaos?
the Scully Defense Force, of course. So
Just go on.
right. So, and we don't need massively experienced people. We don't need the best of the best. A lot of commanders simply need to be capable of communicating and giving clear orders of a reasonable sort. Of course, we should have a very experienced and skilled person at the head of each fleet, but not every commander in every fleet needs to be highly skilled or incredible. We don't need, let me just summarize this, we don't need perfect people, we just need people who are willing to learn, and they will rise from the bottom.
Okay. Last question. Oh God. Okay, sure. No, we gotta ask all the joke questions, Oral.
Oh God.
There's so
no,
many.
But answer the one question that I sent you first.
All right. The last question is the one is this one. And then we're gonna go do a few fun questions to give the people what they want, and then I have to make announcements while everyone's here. Those of you who need me to say things like the group chat, just tell me if you need me to say anything. Last question.
Emergency announcement. Scully Defense Force, assassinate the opposition. Quick.
No.
Oh dear.
They take orders from me and me only. Okay, hold fire. Let Hatch continue now.
What?
Assassination attempt.
Kill him! Everybody kill him! Open fire. Target Hatch.
Sorry, I had to be fair. Okay. Anyways, moving on.
There was no assassination in the 2024 Lycentian presidential elections. There was no election interference, voter fraud, or assassinations.
Guys, we have clone baids. There's no such thing as assassination. We just respawn. Anyways, last question for everyone. Also, give me a gun so that for security reasons.
The Scully Defense Force will keep us perfectly safe.
Where's my gun? I need a gun. I need a gun. Give Origin a gun so he can protect me at least. There we go. Anyways, moving on. The last question is my ass. Okay, no. Are there? Oh yeah, this is actually the question that I was going to ask. Origin is goated. Are there any plans to improve or change or develop upon the current insurance system? Strategic enthusiast. How should we improve insurance to become more accessible and get more money?
That is a very interesting question. Currently, insurance is it's very lightly used on both sides. There are a few claims, and of those claims, few are quickly remedied. The prices are justifiably, though annoyingly high, resulting in very few purchases. This is a very difficult problem to solve. One possible problem would be, or one possible solution, would be simply only supplying tier 1s for free to all Lycentians and giving a stock of tier 1s to all high-ranking fleet commanders so that they may quickly reimburse anybody who loses their things. Maybe tier 1, maybe tier 2. Light burners also should be handed out to FCs so that FCs may give them to members who've lost them. Because a critical issue with our fleets are that, not that they, well, it's more so that they lack the gear they need after they die once, and so they die more easily again. So by pre-supplying, I hope to, by pre-supplying low-tier things and offering prices for higher tier and by other initiatives, I hope to grow the bank as well as grow the strength of our fleets. Hellskull, glory to the Federation.
All right, Delta Pegasus.
Could you repeat the question, please?
Oh my god. Antoyol. Would like all candidates to be paying attention.
Who's that, guys?
Antoyol.
Well, I do not have myself access to the bank and the insurance system or any. I do not have much information related to it, but I will try my best to answer that question. So, first things first. Maybe one of the things we could do is that using the funds we currently have, buy stocks of light burner, because that is of high strategical importance.
We have a lot of light burners. I think we have like 50 light burners.
But maybe, 50 could go, that's something we could burn quite fast, considering we have a lot of battles, so... it's something we need to always have stocks on, so that we can prepare even if there's a big battle or something, that we need to, if we need to hand a few to members. And overall, I guess, promote more the actual insurance system, to ensure that every Lycentian knows that it exists in the 100 channels that this server got, and that they can be insured in battles. Seriously enough. All right. That's all.
All right. That's all we have for questions that are not that are serious. The next question for everyone is what are you gonna rename Hatchet to?
Which hatch, the bot?
Bot, yes. Or
Good
are
question.
you going to rename the dino to something else?
Yes, dino will be renamed. The new name is undetermined at this time.
Dino will not be renamed and shall forever be Hatchet.
Hatchet is great.
All right.
I sent you another one.
No, I'm the group chat where we coordinate the battle that's happening is exploding, and they're getting mad at me.
It's fine, we have time.
So yes, if all of Lycentian Highcom were placed in a Hunger Games style arena, who do you think is winning?
Nah, I'd win.
I would like to bring the important information that my campaign pedestal here says "Nah, I'd win" on the note.
Wait, it does?
Wait,
Yes,
it does.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it does. Why is mine?
What does yours say?
I have no idea why. It's just.
I love these campaigns. I'd like to point out that Delta says I would like 5 Whoppers and 5 more Whoppers.
That's a Whopper.
All right. I would like to request that no one renames Hatchet because it's great. But anyways, we should remove Skull. We should remove Skull influence. Anyways,
2 more, I sent you.
Retribution.
Can we gas? Can we gas Hatch as he retires? No. Why?
Rain, stop abusing power. Stop killing soul supporters.
How will you address the rising cost of living on Lycentia Prime?
I shall eliminate the poor by like cease to live, you know?
I will increase
All right.
taxes. I will increase taxes while simultaneously providing government housing for all people, regardless of income.
Well, just send them to die.
We're not. No.
I mean, it will solve the problems, though.
That last one's fantastic.
Which one? The one you said? Okay. All right. So you're a Lycentian. Name every Lycentian system.
All right, so we got Arilret, we got Arab, we got Lero, we got like Lycentia Prime. You know, those are like the big ones.
We got Lyratex, Lycentia Prime, Yarkadabath, Lyro, Vsox. Those are all the Lycentian systems. Like,
Until you'll name every Lycentian system.
At the moment, I mean,
No, every one of them.
oh. Do we even have something on the front?
Okay. Can the Skull Army give everyone a shotgun in the audience?
Oh.
Give the whole audience shotguns.
Free shotguns for all strategic voters.
This is good for safety.
The debate is officially over. Congratulate everyone. Everyone can vote or change your vote if you need to vote. This has been a very nice stage. This has been a very nice thing. You know, I have been executed.
Skull supporters, execute all non-skull supporters. Hail Skull!
Hail Skull!
Glory to the Lycentian Federation.
I'm alive.
We will be taking a 30-minute recess. If you are Lycentian, we will be having it. If you're everyone, we will be having a giant battle in 30 minutes. I need to go to a meeting about that, and it's kind of urgent.
Did nobody find Catgirl Story XD?
Origin, you're in charge. I need to go do the meeting.
Nobody found Catgirl Story XD,
Oh, okay.
guys. Go find Catgirl Story XD. She's hidden somewhere in here. Somewhere. Go find her. In the meantime, I will go to said meeting. Goodbye, chat.
All defense members, execute all the attendees unless they're wearing the skull. Unless they have a skull on now.